Well, tonight was a major disappointment and reality check for the Virginia Tech men's basketball program as the Hokies lost 68-65 after holding a 17-point lead at one point in the second half. And, Virginia Tech really just dominated the game early on. I mean, they controlled the tempo. They played with great physicality, terrific ball movement per usual. And Texas A&M did not lead until just over 2 minutes left. So, the Aggies did a great job of staying resilient and not giving up even as they went down big. And, part of me feels like Virginia Tech could have made better decisions. Certainly, some poor passing was made in Texas A&M's comeback. However, I think it was more Texas A&M coming back to win this game than Virginia Tech losing it because they had some major standout performances. I mean, DJ Hogg, two absolutely massive shots down the stretch. That three-pointer that he hit, as well as the jumper that was kind of like the dagger, really, at that point in the game. He had 17 points. Admon Gilder, he had 14 points. But really the guy who impressed me the most was a guy who came off the bench. A freshman, Robert Williams, is going to shoot up NBA draft boards after dropping 13 points. Was an absolutely massive presence in the paint. The Hokies seemed almost scared to get shots off in the paint late down the stretch because the Aggies were getting so many blocks late. And, it was tough to see. It was frustrating, and it was a reminder of what Virginia Tech's biggest weakness is, which is, of course, size. Kerry Blackshear's presence, of course, was sorely missed in this game. But on the positives, Justin Robbins played another terrific game. He finished with 14 points. Ahmed Hill early on was absolutely automatic from the three-point line before going cold. He went 6 of 11 from behind the arc, finishing with 18 points, a game high. Really, at one point, that last three he made looked like it could be critical for the Hokies in getting a win. Seth Allen, he made his presence felt offensively, although at times he could have made better decisions down the stretch. Zach Leday, only 8 points. That was the surprise there. However, I did like seeing Ty Outlaw making his presence felt in the first half, and considering, the way Virginia Tech has to address its depth, you hope that Ty Outlaw can justify getting more minutes going forward because, Justin Bibbs has not proven himself to be a guy who can consistently get it done. He only had 2 points tonight. Chris Clark only had 3, but, I love the energy Clark showed out there. He's still a tremendous asset to this team. And Kadeem C. only had 2 points. I think a lot of that came down to the fact that C had foul trouble early on in the first half. One of the biggest things Buzz Williams needs to focus on moving forward, and he's mentioned this many times, is defending well without fouling, because we do not have a particularly deep rotation here with the Virginia Tech men's basketball program, and winning out, or at least winning as many games as possible in non-conference play is absolutely crucial. Not only do the Hokies have the weakest non-conference schedule out of all teams in the ACC, it's also been rated by some metrics as the weakest out of all Power 5 conference teams. So this is a disappointing loss. This was a chance to get a resume-building win because Texas A&M is in Joe Lunardi's bracketology field as of now, and it could have been a great way to accelerate Virginia Tech's path to the top 25. However, that will have to wait. But don't worry, Hokies fans. This adds only more fuel to the fire of Buzz Williams' message of us against the world. He's going to continue to have these guys play with a chip on their shoulder. And I look forward to seeing how the Hokies close out their time in California in the third place game of the Wooden Legacy Tournament tomorrow. So with that, Hokie fans, for those who have passed and for those to come, reach for excellence.